move, and now he does, and the horse puts up 2 or 3 lengths. Barracuda, a big winner. Alabama Lass, 100 metres to go, still a length in front. Gallant Sun wearing it down, but it's the Kiwi Flyer holding on, and Alabama Lass. Neon's at the 150, struck the front. Neon's about a half length. Cleo Cat Aviatrix. Neon, she's a smart girl. But Escher has raced away, 100 metres to go. Up 3 lengths in front. So impressive this. Escher, terrific display. Growing Empire's running all over the place. And Skybird dropped on them. Drove through from last. Race is clear. A spectacular win. Skybird.
So the Moir Stakes, a Group 1 over 1,000 metres. It's got a wonderful history and tradition. This is the 50th running of it. It's changed a lot in recent years, but you need a 1,000-metre specialist, and that's what Skybird is here.
Exactly right, and she's clearly the horse that has got the best turn of foot over this short course. We've seen how it was very dominant for Headwall in the previous 1,000-metre race today, which was the Concord. So it's obviously different tracks, but I always think it's such a specialist distance, and that's exactly what she's been able to prove in the past.
Well, how good's this girl? I mean, 2 career starts. Could she possibly sprint away and win a Moir? That is unbelievable. For a 3-year-old filly, you think about Coolangatta and you think about She Will Reign, but She Will Reign was a bona fide star. She was a Golden Slipper winner, and Coolangatta was a Magic Millions winner. It's different at start number 3.
It is a different start number 3, but you know what? Her sire was able to do it, so maybe she'll be able to replicate that.
Yeah, that's right, and her mum was well named. I Am a Star. They're just the names of a few that are trying to get their very first Group 1, and it comes up in the Moir. So let's have a look at the market for our feature today. It's worth $750,000, Matty. It's a Group 1 sprint, and it's $5.50 the field. Rob Heathcote, well, he won with buffering when it was a Group 2, and then they made it a Group 1 1,200 metres, and he won again, and then they brought it back to 1,000, and he said, stuff it, I'm going to win it for a 3rd time. He saddles up a Group 1 winner in Rothfire.
Yeah, he's just an absolute marvel, this horse. He had a few problems last preparation, but he still was able to run 2nd in the Dubin 10,000. That was behind the recently retired Sunshine in Paris. Midwest, you would suspect, even though this gelding is so consistent over this track and trip, it's a little bit of a bridge too far with these talented conveyances.
Yeah, weight for age, Group 1 level. That's the query for Midwest. The visor goes on, the blinkers come off. Of course, Anthony was part of the Miss Andretti team as well as California Dane. Payline. Now, 1,000 metres is okay, but Group 1, dry track, what do you think?
And he gets back as well. That's going to be it makes it really tough for him, but he's got a tremendous turn of speed if it's set up perfectly for him. This is where the pace comes into it. Golden Boom, we know he's super quick. He loves to go forward. He also is better second up into the preparation. Probably a bit unfair to say he's not good first up, but he definitely is a good second up horse and hits this race at the right time. Again, maybe lacks a touch of class, but this is the Valley.
And drawn wide, so that forces their hand. They've got to go forward. All this might set it up for a horse like Barracuda. He might just be camped in behind them. Brilliant win in the Carline Stakes, and if he can repeat that, he's right in this race. The only query for mine is whether or not he might be looking for 1,200 metres. This is the one that's over the odds for mine. He's been around $25 throughout betting. They should really cook the speed. If Blake Shin gets back on him, he'll be all dressed up, and hopefully he's got somewhere to go.
That's the key, isn't it? Lots of speed in this race. He probably didn't, well, he definitely didn't have the race run to suit him last time out, but he gets a better setup today. Arabian Summer, well, we know how quick she is, drawn the inside gate. I just questioned, I suppose, her preparation last prep. I really want to see her return, but this team have been very happy with her, and she wouldn't be in work to continue on this preparation if they didn't think she was back to her very best. She looks a lot stronger this time around.
Yeah, she scooted around the Valley, and Skybird's prepped up nicely, of course, won the Lightning Stakes and then had a little injury issue. She was out for the rest of her campaign. They've addressed that. I loved her trials recently. So you can imagine she might be 3rd pair back, and she could be on the rail. She might need some luck, but Johnny Allen will be hoping that he gets luck at the right time. And then Alabama Lass. Does Craig just have her camp behind the speed from that inside gate?
I think that's the perfect spot for her to be. She was gorgeous the first time I ever saw her in the Moomba Plate, and I was looking forward to seeing how she presented and how she strengthened this time around. She looks as though she's in good order as she wanders around there. Neonce, well, we know how talented she is. She's been so well placed. Last time she was beaten was back on the 25th of April 24. She's been just had a perfect preparation all the way through, and this again is another one where you think she's going to be able to return in good order.
Here's the sires winner from New Zealand, La Dorada, Luke Cartwright. What an opportunity for Luke. Blinkers go on for Mark Walker, 41 career Group 1s. He won one earlier today, and he's also won this race with Imperatriz a couple of years ago. And Asher at start number 3 in her career. What a story this would be. So they are the runners for the Moir Stakes, the 50th running of the speed test, the Moir, as we find a market mover.
Mover, Richo, is definitely Skybird, the Lightning Stakes winner from the autumn. She is into $5.50 and she's a joint favourite with Neonce.
Ooh, I think Alabama Lass, Skybird can run really, really well with Oak Hill, ready to pounce if they overdo it.
I think Skybird. I'm just going with the form, the 1,000-metre Group 1 form, and that is Skybird. I'm loving the market support for her because she was definitely not that short when markets opened. I do agree with you with Oak Hill and Alabama Lass. Of course, she has to go to that next level, but I'm keen on Skybird's chances. Em?
I'm keen on Barrack Hill, Izzy. I just think he's a star, and again, hearing from that team, they just absolutely believe in him 100%. I don't think the gate's a bad thing for him. I just think he's a horse on the rise. Richo might be right with the 1,200 metres, but I'm willing to chance my arm over the 1,000.
Yeah, fair enough. So what a story it'd be considering everything that he's had to overcome. So here we go. The Moir, it became a Group 1 at 1,000 metres back in 10 years ago, and Buffering won the first edition. Extreme Choice won the second edition, and Extreme Choice has this quality filly called Escher at start number 3, who's trying to win the race. The Golden Slipper winner, She Will Reign, the speedy Vidora, who was defeated by She Will Reign the previous year. Nature Strip, well, he went and conquered the world. Pippi was a flying machine. Wild Ruler for the Snowdens, and then the speedster, the girls, Coolangatta and Imperatriz, and Mornington Glory for Gavin Bedgegood. They are the winners of the Moir. The 50th running. We're in the hands of Matt Hill.
In 5 at the moment. Skybird has gone in rideless. Skybird going in rideless is going to be a massive task for a horse that we know is so good fresh. But where does she get to in the run here? Real assignment for Johnny Allen. Payline and also Surf's Way are going to be a couple of the final ones forward as the starter mounts the platform. Hold on to your hats wherever you're viewing or listening for the Charter Keck Kramer Moir Stakes Group 1 action, and we'll find out the result in just over a minute as Surf's Way, 100-to-1 shots about to join them. Oak Hill's agitated out wide. Surf's Way goes in, and the field is set. Locked and loaded for the Moir. They stand pretty well. Rothfire stands patiently. Set to go, and they're racing, and Rothfire was one of the better ones away, with Escher on the inside and also Golden Boom, and Q-Man isn't too far away with Midwest. Settling down, Escher led Midwest, Alabama Lass right there, then Golden Boom, Q-Man, Barrackeel, Arabian Summer in a line. Next is Rothfire, a gap then to Neonce. Further back is Surf's Way, deeper Skybird. Next on the fence, La Dorada well back, and they were followed by Payline and 2 lengths to Oak Hill. 500 to go. Midwest and Escher together by a length. Alabama Lass, Arabian Summer. They were followed by Golden Boom Deeper, a length and a quarter. Surfsway, Q-Man, Barrackeel, then Rothfire, Neon, Swell back as Skybird the inside. Has a lot to offer though. Then Payline, La Dorada, and also Oak Hill. Escher went to the front. Alabama Lass on the outside, immediately up to it. Arabian Summer back to the fence, and then came Barrackeel. Alabama Lass, 100 metres to go, strikes the front. Barrackeel bursting through, and Barrackeel got the split at one from Alabama Lass, and also on the inside, Arabian Summer. They were followed next to finish by Golden Boom and Oak Hill. Next to finish Skybird and Rothfire, followed by Escher. Then came Neon, Swell back in the field. Q-Man, La Dorada, Sir Sway and Midwest. Well, for Bennett Racing, they'll go ballistic here, the connections.
And ballistic, they deserve to go. Well done to everyone. Ben Allen wins his third. Leon and Troy win another Group 1, but Will Larkin wins his first just when Alabama Lass looked home. And Ben Allen, he got the gaps, and there was a lot of hard luck stories in behind who couldn't get the gaps. But he got the gap, and Barrackeel did the rest.
Oh, amazing ride, amazing scenes as well. Look at the cheers from the crowd. Let's focus on this winner, even though there was a lot of interference in behind, but still Benny Allen has been able to prevail in the end. He actually just did it hands and heels. Look, we'll go back and look at this time and time again. The Valley always has hard luck stories, but this horse deserves the recognition. He has come an awfully long way in his career. They have placed him as well as they possibly could. Benny Allen has been partnering up with him each and every time. And of course, that's now Group 1 number 3 for Ben Allen. And he was cool, calm and collected. He knew what he had underneath him. And it was just a case of getting out. He knocked a few down, but he got out.
Oh, look at everyone who'll be watching the replay of Skybird. Nowhere to go, John Allen. He's looking for a gap. He can't ride it out, but Barrackeel gets the gap and scoots through. Well done, Ben Allen. He joined Charlotte Littlefield.
Well, I'm going to reiterate what Nigel Carmody just said then. Triple Group 1 winning jockey Ben Allen. How does that feel?
Oh, it's unbelievable to get it for these owners and the Malure Racing team. Like, what a story, what a horse. The amount of setbacks and how patient and persistent they've had to be with him, it's unbelievable.
It's just testament to them, isn't it, really, how they've brought this horse back. You know, he's an older horse now and he's just racing in the absolute best form of his life. And to do that, when that split came, you just must have been laughing.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't laughing in the run. I was absolutely cursed, and I was saying, I hate friggin' races at the Valley, these Group 1s. It's so difficult, but I was lucky I had the right horse. He's just got that dog in him.
It is a big noggin, and that definitely got you over the line. How special is it to win a Group 1 again?
Oh, it's unbelievable. The last one I always said was better than the first one, and then this one's better than the last one. You never know when they're going to come. They're so hard to come by, but I don't even know what to say.
You're incredibly hardworking, and success comes to those who work hard. So you deserve this moment, Benny. Go celebrate.
Thank you, can't wait.
Yeah, go and celebrate. All right, that was some amazing performance. We'll hear from the Corsons team. Leon Corsons gets 12. Troy gets his third. Will Larkin gets his first. And we'll hear from them all. Emma Friedman would be thrilled. Barrackeel didn't let her down. And Ben Allen did the rest. Got the gap at the right time. The notorious calf salutes.